Thirsty fucking Thursday, June 9th, 2022. And this is Falling Through Sportstalk 367. Good to see y'all. Glad everybody's here and still supporting the show. Happy summer to the children who have recently graduated in our region over the past couple days, especially our student athletes. So today we discuss NBA Finals scores, news, and the NFL's 32-32. Takes a look at the 2021 AFC East champs, the Buffalo Bills. Episode 367 starts now. And let's switch it up a bit today and start NFL's 32-32. Buffalo Bills, 2021 AFC East champions. They were 11-6 in the league's first 17-game season. AFC's champs. They went on to the playoffs, beat the shit out the Patriots 47-17. It was a lovely game. Anyway, first round, 23rd overall, Kaiir Elam, cornerback out of Florida. Really liked this pick. Thought he was going to go a little earlier. Yeah. The Bills really shocked me right here, honestly. There weren't many holes to find offensively or defensively for this group. They all work hard to play at the high levels that they consistently play at. And he is no stranger to hard work and the grind. Coming up as a Florida Gator. You know the journey. Anyway, so the Bills curiously jumped up 2 spots to grab him here, and rightfully so, even though I think he still could have been there at 25. Anyway, he has the length that a lot of coaches, something that's very sought after, the length to match the speed and acceleration that's what it takes to lock down a wideout in the NFL. This is what coaches are looking for. I mean, to get it go off of a tangent. I think he would have been there at 25. Played in the SEC, which obviously went up against some of the fastest humans in this country at the wide receiver and halfback positions. He has great ball skills, but he can improve on everything. You know what I mean? As long as the Bills don't have another meltdown here, I think honestly he's going to flourish as things go on. Sorry to get off on that. Second round pick, 63rd overall, James Cook, halfback out of Georgia. One of the quiet, loud parts of this Georgia team this year anyway. He had his work cut out for him game after game due to Georgia's only weak spot in 2021, which was the offensive line. There were stars everywhere, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But here we have James Cook. All in all, this is another really good value pick here. I'd love to see they made their intentions clear when they being the Bills. They signed but then didn't sign J.D. McKissick during free agency. But him and Cook are very comparable. I think Cook's a little faster. Similar running styles, body build type shit, but not talent. James' definitely ceiling is way higher than JD's on a good day, or even on a bad day. This guy will be the change of pace back as he will split reps with the up-and-coming Devin Singletary, and maybe now Zach Moss, son of Randy Moss. James Cook has great hands out of the backfield, and I think this route running ability is very overlooked. And he is going to be a security blanket of sorts for Josh Allen, maybe if he's able to carve out a third down role at least. Moving on, 3rd round, 89th overall, Terrell Bernard, linebacker out of Baylor. Looks kind of lost out there sometimes. I don't really know too much about him. I just watched highlights on him not too long ago, so it's to be able to make any statement on him would be unfair. But yeah, 5th round, 148th overall, Khalil Shakir, wideout from Boise State. This is a guy I knew a little bit about anyway. Last Boise's product in the NFL was a garbage-ass left-handed backup who's now the Cowboys' offensive coordinator. So I'm not sure if I trust this school's definition of pro-ready athletes. He's a speedster, is projected as a slot receiver. That's predominantly what he did up in Idaho. But on the contrary, he excelled when taking handoffs, especially on reverses, jet sweeps. He was also very good in the return game as well. All of this experience alone is very solid look for a fifth rounder. Top 20 wideout coming into this draft for sure. And I believe he will actually make this team despite being a late draft pick. 6th round, 180th overall, Matt Ariza, punter for the San Diego State Aztecs. About where you start to consider a punter slash kicker if you need to draft one here. Fell right here. Former Aztecs legend just falls right into their laps. Very strong leg, has hit multiple big ones in the upper 40s. Anyways, he redshirted as a freshman and then became the team's place kicker and made a school record, hitting 22 on 26 tries for field goals. Was named honorable mention All-Mountain West. Then the COVID-shortened season of 2020 came. He was sharp as attack, hitting 10 or 14 field goals. And for the second year in a row, honorable mention All-Mountain West. He assumed punting duties during the team's regular season opener against UNLV and averaged 48.9 yards per punt on 5 beautifully placed punts. Absolute fucking bombs. Wow. 6th round, 185th overall, Christian Benford, a corner out of Villanova. 6th round, 209th overall, Luke Tenuta, offensive lineman, interchangeable out of Virginia Tech. 7th round, 231st overall, Balin Spector, a linebacker from Clemson. Again, somebody I know nothing about. And that concludes the draft for the Buffalo Bills. Now let's move on to the NBA Finals. Game 3. Boston 116, Golden State 110. Boston leads series 2-1. Game 4 is tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Friday, 9 p.m. Can't wait. That's it for the NBA Women's College World Series Game 1. Oklahoma Sooners over the Texas Longhorns 16-1. Jocelyn Alo shines when the lights are the brightest, smashing 2 homers as the Lady Sooners cruise. Moving on to the NHL, Eastern Conference Game 5 playoffs. Stanley Cup is tonight at 8, and the series shifts back to New York, but Tampa Bay is still on fire after a 4-1 Game 4 win that evened the series and kind of left some writing on the wall over there. MLB, Boston over the Los Angeles Angels 1-0. The Angels have now tacked on 13 games to that losing streak. Quiet game overall. Detroit over Pittsburgh 3-1. Kansas City over Toronto 8-4. Arizona over Cincy 7-0. Wow. Seattle over Houston 6-3. Miami over Washington 2-1. Tampa Bay 11. Seattle 3. St. Louis 3. I'm sorry. Atlanta 13. Oakland 2. Cleveland 4. Texas 0. LA Dodgers 4. Chicago White Sox 1. Phillies 10, Milwaukee Brewers 0, San Diego 13, Mets 2. Wow, Mets, that's 3 games in a row. San Francisco Giants 2, Colorado Rockies 1, and the Chicago Cubs and Baltimore Orioles game was postponed. WNBA now. No games last night or tonight, but there are games tomorrow in one big contest on Saturday night. The LA Sparks prepare to make a run at a championship after firing head coach Derek Fisher, former Lakers point guard. The 5-7 Sparks get their first chance at this Saturday night, 9 p.m. against the 10-2 Las Vegas Aces, led by guard Kelsey Plum, who's averaging 19.8 points a game, shooting the ball at a smooth 45% from the field and 46 from Trey Lane. Love to see those sharp shooters. And that's it for WNBA professional collegiate shit. Let's talk Western Mass Sports boys volleyball divisions 1 and 2 round of 16. Lexington over Cambridge Ridge and Latin 3-0. And Westford Academy over New Bedford by the same score. Division 2, O'Brien over Ludlow 3-0, and North Quincy over Minnetonka 3-0. Damn, 2 Western Mass teams go down like that. On to tennis, divisions 1 and 2 round of 16. Needham over Boston College High School 4-1. Wellesley over St. John's 5-0. St. John's Prep over Cambridge Ridge and Latin by the same score. And Lexington over Algonquin by the same score 5-0. Division 2, Concord Carlisle over Longmeadow 4-1. And Hingham over Amherst by that same score. And that is it for tennis. Let's start baseball. Divisions 1 through 5, round of 16. Franklin over Chelmsford 3-2. Shrewsbury over Lincoln Sudbury 5-2. Division 2 now. Milton over West Springfield 2-0. Leominster over Westwood 10-2. North Attleboro over Westfield 15-1. Mansfield over Marblehead 5-1. Plymouth South over Reading 4-3. King Philip over Plymouth North 12-5. And Hopkinton over Norwood 11-5. Now on to Division 3. Newburyport over Hudson 5-1. Austin Prep over Pentucket 2-1. Gloucester over Ashland 4-2. Bishop Stang all over Oakmont 6-3. And Foxborough over Sandwich. I'm hungry 7-6. Division 4. Uxbridge over Tingsboro 12-11. Bay Path Folk over Advanced Math and Science Academy 4-1. Manchester Essex over Monument Mountain 11-10. Leicester over Hamilton Wenham 4-3. Joseph Case over Shawshene Valley Tech by the same score. Seaconk over Southwick 7-3. Abington over Bellingham 3-2. And on to Division 5. Georgetown over St. John Paul's II 3-2. And Bourne over Granby 8-7. More scores. Douglas over Brumfield 9-4. Mount Greylock over Mystic Valley 7-0. Sutton over Tohoto 10-2. And Carver over Ayr Shirley 9-8. Now on to lacrosse. Round of 32, divisions 1-4. Catholic Memorial 8 to Wellesley 6. Winchester 10, Shrewsbury 4. Xavier 20, Methuen 3. Concord Carlisle 10, Marshfield 5, and Needham 11, Bridgewater Raynham 5. Division 2. Westfield over Plymouth South 11-10. Longmeadow over West Springfield 18-6. Ouch. Silver Lake over Masconomet 12-10. Westwood over North Middlesex 13-5. Nauset over Burlington 19-5. Walpole over Chicopee 23-11. Damn. Mansfield over King Philip 7-4. Neshoba over Danvers 13-6. Minnechaug over Sharon 17-8. And Marblehead over Hopkinton 15-3. Division 3, Nipmuc over Pembroke 10-5. Falmouth over Dighton Rehoboth 15-3. Austin Prep over East Meadow 17-5. Wilmington over Groton Dunstable 9-8. And Pentucket over Essex Tech 17-8. Division 4. Dover Sherborne 19, Kingsborough 7. Advanced Math and Science Academy 12. Archbishop William 7. South Hadley over Old Colony 14-9. Medway 17, Hull 5. Littleton 6, Sabbath Valley 5. Manchester Essex 14, Abington 9, and Hamilton Wenham 18, South Shore 4. Now on to the girls' side of Western Mass Sports. Softball Division 5, round of 16. Frontier over Mount Greylock 15-0. Lacrosse Divisions 1-4, round of 32. Reading over Bishop Fian 11-8. Weymouth over North Andover 14-5. Long Meadow 17, Arlington 3. Concord Carlisle 18, Braintree 6. Chelmsford 9, Andover 7. Hingham 17, Peabody 5, and King Philip 11, and Needham 9. On to Division 2. East Summit over West Springfield 16-15. Masconomet 19, Ursuline Academy 9. Burlington 11, Canton 2, Plymouth North 7, Ashland 4, Houston 20, Oliver Ames 8, Agawam 18, Danvers 8, and Minnechaug 16, Northampton 12. On to Division 3. Norwell over Cardinal Spellman 16-1, Old Rochester over Dennis Yarmouth 17-2, Austin Prep 15, Dighton Rehoboth nothing, Arlington Catholic 16, Fairhaven 9, Essex Tech 21, Shawshene Valley Tech 11, and Bishop Fenwick 14, Appoquinut 2. Now on to Division 4. Tingsboro 22, Granbury 11, Hamilton Wenham 18, Wacona Warriors 10. Ouch, they lost. Wow, Wacona. Holy shit. Nipmuc over Georgetown 15-12. Cape Cod Academy 19, Advanced Math and Science Academy 1. Hull 16, Tohoto 15, Watertown 12, Monomoy 11. And that concludes episode 367 of 43 Sports Talk. Wow, that's a mess. It's long. 48 subscribers on YouTube, and we thank you again and again for your continued support of the show here on Facebook, interacting with the posts, the episodes, etc. Love you all. Wishing nothing but health, wealth, and success, and we will see you tomorrow. 68. Time to go to bed.